Creative Magic Club. What's up? This is Sarah Mack and welcome to Creative Magic Club. Together we'll discover inspirational stories of creative entrepreneurs living out their dreams, doing the work they are most passionate about, and building wealth in magical and fun ways. While building a six-figure income as a writer and coach, helping other women to launch their dream businesses, I've connected with so many incredible people and seen it proven again and again that you can thrive financially doing whatever it is you are passionate about. I am here to share life-changing strategies for mindset, making money, and reaching more people with your work in a business and life filled with creativity, freedom, and fun. Hi, Sarah Mack here from withsarahmack.com, and this week I've been talking a lot about money mindset, and it's one of my absolute favorite conversations to have because it's been so utterly life-changing for me. And I'm writing my book, which is, documenting my journey with the transformation around money mindset and really the key takeaways that made the biggest impact and the biggest difference for me, that I also see making the biggest difference for my clients, that I really, really, really want more people to know and embody and put into action. So this conversation I felt really inspired to show up and share with you today, which is to really connect to this truth that when you get paid lots and lots of money, it's actually better for everybody. Because this is a conversation that I'm continually having with myself. It continually comes up with clients, especially my people who care about the world, right? Who want to make a positive impact, who want to uplift as many people as possible, who want to create change and, leave a legacy of positive transformation as a result of your work, and who have a desire for more people to experience some of the transformation that you have created in your own life. And this is a block. This is one way that we get held back when we come into business, particularly if you haven't been used to earning huge amounts of money before. So there's two ways that this can come up. Either you have been used to earning lots of money, but you haven't been used to earning it in a way that feels easy, that feels light, that feels fun, that brings you spaciousness and freedom, and really stepping into that freedom where your needs are provided for and you have free time and you feel energized and there's only good things on your calendar and there's no sacrifices or push or hustle, but you get to make the money that you desire, only doing things that genuinely make you happy. That can feel really uncomfortable to step into if that has not been your reality, right? That kicks up fear, that kicks up stories. And so one of the ideas that can come up as a block around that is that, well, it's bad. It's bad for me to make lots of money. It's not fair. It's not right. It's not good that I could get to have it this easy when maybe other people in my life are hustling and pushing, or other people in my industry are doing it in a different way, right? Or maybe the alternative for you is that you just haven't, what you're looking to create, what you're looking, to receive financially is a larger amount of money. It's a bigger goal than maybe you've ever received before, as well as doing it in ways that are really aligned for you, really stepping into what you're feeling called to do, what you're feeling most passionate to do, what you're feeling most excited to do. This is one of those bullshit stories that comes up, and it's really just connected to our fear of rejection, of it not working, of us being criticized or judged, or all the money drying up and us having to go back to square one and do something that we didn't want to do, right? So this concept that I don't deserve to receive more money, or it's bad somehow, or if I'm raising my prices, that is somehow having a negative impact on other people. So just check in with yourself, even if your conscious mind is like, no, that's bullshit, I don't believe that. There might still be some part of you that's afraid to ask for more money, afraid to receive large amounts of money, and afraid to receive large amounts of money doing the work that you are so passionate about and that would be a dream come true for you to be able to receive that money for. So whatever that next level looks like for you, let's unpack this, because this is really going to help you feel good on an internal level about receiving shitloads of cash, doing stuff that you absolutely love to do. So first of all, there's this belief, right, that if I charge a lot of money, somehow somebody else is being put at a disadvantage. Like I'm taking money away from somebody. I'm threatening them by them having less money when they give that money to me. So first of all, let's just like zoom out and see this from a perspective of abundance, right? Because, you know, yes, that could be true. Somebody could give you their money and then they could experience financial hardship. Like that's a reality, right? But another reality is somebody, even if they did give you money, even if they did experience some financial hardship, the value and the benefit that they would gain from the work with you, deep down, you know, is huge, right? Deep down, you know, if somebody was willing to put themselves on the line, and I've been that person so many times throughout, you know, the growth in my business and addressing my health issues and, you know, receiving support in times when I really needed it. I have put myself on the line financially because I knew I needed that thing, and I was right, and that thing benefited me and completely transformed my life. And am I so grateful that I made that risk? Maybe if I, you know, went back and like would have done things a little bit differently, mainly that's on me with my financial organization and my financial management. But I'm so grateful to myself that I did take those leaps, and that even though I did stretch myself financially, even though there was some stress around that experience, ultimately I benefited myself by doing that. So, you know, yes, that is a possibility. But ultimately, you know, and you have to connect to you more deeply than your fear of somebody being put at a disadvantage. The truth that the work that you do deeply transforms people, deeply benefits people. And we all know that that's true, right? But sometimes we get disconnected from that, and that creates a block, and that actually sabotages you from taking that action to get that work into the hands of the people and to receive the money that you desire to be receiving. Like the desires are there for a reason. You desire to work with people in a certain way for a reason. You desire to receive the amount of money that you're feeling called to charge for a reason. Before we get back to the episode, I have something exciting to tell you about. There were a couple of key things that changed everything in my life as an entrepreneur that allowed me to bring in 6 figures while working half as many hours and having more fun than ever before in my business. It was money mindset work around how I was doing business, combined with getting good at sharing strategic sales content online. I know you know that this is your year to start hitting your 10K month income goal and living the life of creative freedom and fulfillment you have been dreaming about. You're ready to be consistently attracting total dream soulmate clients through the creative content you're sharing on social media, and you want to be reaching more people, charging higher rates, and working much less. So I'm very excited to invite you to join me in Freedom Club, my mastermind, where you'll receive tailored high-level support to master the skills that will create your dream life and 6-figure dream business starting now. With focused weekly trainings and coaching calls to find the clarity on your content that's going to make you the most money, to design a simple fund launch strategy you'll enjoy following through on, plus daily support and feedback from me in the Voxer chat, you'll find that sweet spot in your business where you're the most confident in your work, having the most fun, and making the most money. Go to withsarahmac.com/freedom club to apply now. Now let's get back to the episode. So when we zoom out and see things from a perspective of abundance, that, you know, the value that is given in exchange that deeply benefits and transforms your clients, like the ripple effects of that, it's your job to connect to the ripple effects and the benefits and to really know that and to really be connected to that, because that's how it makes it easy to sell. That's how it makes it easy to deliver. That brings you the most enjoyment. That is what makes it easy to welcome in the money. And ultimately, everybody has agency, right? Like you get to choose what you invest in. You get to choose what you spend money on. And so do your clients. You're not holding a gun to their head. So really opening yourself up to receive that and to be grateful for the opportunity to deliver value into the lives of the people that you're feeling called to work with. And when we zoom out to this perspective of abundance, recognizing that money is, the perspective of abundance is that money is always available, right? All of our needs are available to be fulfilled. Everything that we need, desire, and require is available to us. And if we perceive it as not being available to us, then that's just, a tweak and alignment that needs to happen in order for us to see the opportunity to, align with that perspective to be able to receive that. So when we're shrinking, when we're experiencing contraction, when we're resisting, when we're pushing away abundance and opportunity, lack is what we experience. So yes, it can feel stretchy for our nervous systems to ask for more money. Like, we're literally breaking generational patterns by asking for more money, right? Especially as women selling things that's like intellectual property over labor. This is new. This is a new generational pattern that we are creating. Our capacity to be wealthy, our capacity to receive for the things that have historically really genuinely been devalued in our culture and in our society, which is where a lot of this resistance comes from, right? A lot of these narratives of unworthiness to receive, undeservingness to receive lots of money, lots of freedom, lots of wealth, in doing the things that we value. So choose to step into a perspective of abundance where you trust that your desires are natural. They are good. They are natural, they are there for a reason, and they are important for you to take action on. And then let's look at this from a strategic perspective. Like, if you are growing your business, right? You are one person, maybe you have a couple of team members, maybe you don't. And there's only so many hours in a day. There's only so much physical energy you have to create, to take action. And, yes, it requires action for you to reach people and for you to grow your reach and reach more people and grow your audience and get your message out there in the places where people can find you, right? So when you look at receiving larger amounts of money, trust that your desire is there for a reason. And this is something that I've really learned in my experience with business is when I feel an intuitive nudge towards something, when I trust that and when I take action on it, it's usually later that I see strategically how that was really the smartest thing for me to do, because I didn't have all that information back then, but I trusted myself. And then slowly the strategic kind of like know-how and the understanding started to drop in of why, that really made sense for me to fast track to where it is that I, want to be going and wanted to get to. So if you have a desire to be raising your rates, to be receiving more money for the work that you're doing, to maybe be working with less people in more of an intensive way in terms of depth and in less of a time intensive way in terms of hours on your calendar, when you zoom out from the grand scope of your business and where you're going with your impact and with your work, it makes so much more sense in the beginning to make less sales, because it takes the same amount of energy to make a $25 sale as it does to make a $10,000 sale. You still have to get clear on the offer. You still have to get clear on the messaging. You still have to promote it and put it out there. You still have to, sign the client in and enroll them and have all the pieces in place for that to happen. So strategically, it makes so much more sense for you to be making less sales at higher prices, because what that does is, number one, it increases the amount of resources into your business. So then you have more capacity to hire a team, to outsource things, for you to not be constantly having to do more things in order to grow your reach, your impact, and your finances and your money and your income. And that actually allows you to grow much more sustainably and much more easily than trying to get lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of small sales in order for you to meet your basic needs, and then beyond that to grow so you have a little bit extra money to, outsource some of the work that you're doing and grow your reach and grow your impact and, create more things and create more opportunities for people to work with you. So I know that there's so much resistance around this, because I felt that myself, and I see this in a lot of the clients that I work with, to just charging higher prices in the earlier stages of your business and really leaning into packaging your services in a way that's centered around the result that you help people create, and being really creative and streamlined with the way that you're delivering your support so that it's not requiring more and more and more of your time, and it gives you that growing capacity as you move through into the next stages of your business. business. So strategically, it makes sense for you to be getting paid lots and lots of money. And then let's just connect to, what happens when you get paid lots of money, right? Why this is so good. Like, bottom line, it's good. It's good when you receive lots of money. I know if you're here, if you're in my community, you care about the world, you have a big heart, you do good things when you have a greater capacity. When I started receiving more money in my business, when I doubled my income from 25K to 50K and then 50K to 100K, and then let go of my copywriting agency and was making six figures purely with my coaching business and working much, much, much less than I had previously been working, I started hiring team members. I work with team members in developing countries that wouldn't usually, have access to economic opportunities. I pay other women-led businesses. The majority of my money goes out to a woman-led business or a woman freelancer. And I know that that's making the world a better place, right? It feels, and it's not even as if I was strategically deciding I need to be a good human and this is what I need to do. That's who I am. That's naturally where I want to invest money. That's naturally where I am called to invest and spend my money and reallocate my resources, is back into the communities that I care the most about, that I, share values with, and that I want to rise in the world that we're living in. So you naturally will pour money into things that will make the world a better place. So I think a lot of the time we give ourselves a hard time of I need to be doing more. I need to be, doing more activist work. I need to be donating more to other people. I need to, there's all this pressure that we feel when we are scrolling on social media and we see the state of the world these days. And, and our heart is telling us there is work to be done. There are important actions that need to take. We need to participate if we desire to live in a world that nourishes us and that makes us happy and that is a safe and happy place for, any future generations of our families. And to just remind you that when you grow your capacity, you do start to naturally build the world that you want to see. When you have more money, when you get to vote with your dollar, when you have more time, when you have more energy, when you have more resources, you make a positive impact. Your impact grows. So I hope that this is speaking to your heart, that is speaking to you on a cellular level and really inspiring you to get behind raising your prices, to get behind being strategic and intelligent in the way that you're serving people and creating more opportunities for you to grow your capacity and deliver more value by receiving higher rates and really allowing your income to grow. So that is my money mindset dose of medicine for you today. If you know that you're ready to go deeper in this conversation and to really, collapse time around getting to your six-figure business, which is actually so much freaking closer than you think it is. I got there in 1 year in launching my coaching business. Reach out to me. I've got 4 spots available at a special price for one-on-one private mentorship with me. That's my friend Mel. We're going to do some co-working. So I'm going to run and answer the door. Send me a message if this is speaking to you. I would love to chat to you about working together one-on-one. Send me your takeaways and some hearts and some likes on this video, and I will see you soon. Bye.
For more inspirational content, head over to my website withsarahmac.com and please support the show by liking, commenting, and subscribing.